are you doing?
Somebody has to save our skins. Into the garbage, flyboy.
There's something alive in here.
Look, did you see that? Why?
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome back to Into the Garbage Chute. Happy freaking New Year's Eve.
What a fast year it's been.
We're climbing our way at this point to the finish line.
Yeah.
Hi, everyone. Hello, welcome back. We're inside the trash compactor at Into the Garbage Chute. My name is Silver, and I'm joined by my lovely co-host Riley. Today's going to be a really fun, exciting, different episode than what we're kind of like used to. We decided to do something really fun to kind of celebrate the end of a fantastic 2023 year that was filled with experiences and exciting things that happened, not some exciting things that happened, but also just a great year of Star Wars. So we decided to kind of like, let's just chill and let's build some Legos. So we're going to have a cool little Lego build, and kind of like, just so you're not constantly just hearing us, going, damn it, shit, crap, fuck, messing up and, things like that, and hearing bricks. We have kind of like a fun little thing to kind of keep the conversation going. And I know a lot of you have this, but these are just I'm excited to finally open this. This is the Star Wars 125 conversations cards for dinner parties, movie marathons, and more, by Kelly Knox.
Yeah, Kelly's awesome. If you aren't familiar with Kelly, look her up. She's great.
Yeah, so I'm really excited to kind of get into these. This is going to be really fun as we build our Legos to kind of have go through these fun questions. What's really cool, I actually just opened the set, is that there's cards that we can just kind of pick at random. That's what we're going to be doing. But what's really cool, it comes with this booklet. So dude, just put this in your bag, and if you go to, I don't know, I feel like I go to Star Wars Celebration and you're in line to kind of like bust these out and like make friends and just have like a really fun time with this. So this is actually really cool.
Cute.
I love it. So there's like two options. So you have like your cards, you can kind of leave your deck at home, on your coffee table or whatever, but you can always just have these little cards that go along with it. I think it's really, really cool. Again, to celebrate the end of the year, we're about to ring in the new year. And we're excited for what's to come. But I just figured it'd be like a little fun time for us to kind of sit back and, I don't know, just hang out as if we were like hanging out with each other in person. Riley and I are just like, so we're gonna answer questions whilst building a Lego. So let's see how that goes.
Entertaining.
Yeah, let's see how that goes.
You'll see the ADHD really pop out now.
Yeah, Fly Friends, you don't come to this podcast. This is a organized, well-oiled podcast. There's plenty of other podcasts that you can get that from. This is chaos. This is messy.
Yeah.
And
yes.
It's always a fun time, I think.
I agree.
So we'll see how it goes.
We'll see what happens.
Riley, yeah, we'll see what happens. Fly Friends who are listening on audio, you're going to hear a lot of ASMR, I think, with these Legos hitting our desks and stuff like that. So
little really baggy crinkling.
Yeah, it's going to be really fun. Again, this is just a different episode than what you're used to. If you guys want to see visual, remember, we're on YouTube. Check out the Star Wars Thrifting Network, where you'll be catching our episodes from now on. But hey, Riley, let's it's kind of cool. We have a kind of a theme of our Lego build, which is kind of cool how it worked out. But hey, you know him, you love him, and that's Obi-Wan Kenobi, baby. So Riley, you want to show the Fly Friends what you're building?
Yes, I'm going to be building the Obi-Wan Kenobi series brickheads.
Cool.
So we have both Obi-Wan and Darth Vader here with the red lenses. I'm so excited. And they're so cute. Look at them.
cute. Yeah, that's so cute. You're able to put that like on your like shelf or something. Adorbs.
I'm stoked. What do you have?
Well, I have the Obi-Wan Kenobi. You guys know that I am obsessed. Actually, this podcast, we're obsessed with Attack of the Clones. So we have Obi-Wan Kenobi and his starfighter heading to Camino with our R4. So
I'm
excited about it.
It's so cute.
Yeah. I'm excited. So we're lovers of Obi-Wan Kenobi. Obi-Wan Kenobi is definitely one of the top watermans of this podcast. So we have to show our respects to Obi-Wan Kenobi by building these Legos. So let's get into it. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Let's go. So as I'm pulling out one of the questions from this deck at complete random. So here we go. Okay. Luke Skywalker says, confronting fear is the destiny of a Jedi. Have you ever faced the fear? What happened? Ooh, that's a good question.
Oh man, that's deep.
That's deep.
I mean, I've faced fears before, but they're not like giant. Like a lot of my fears are very silly to most people. It just has to do like, oh, I'm about to talk in front of a whole bunch of people. You know what I mean?
Do you get anxious? Yeah, do you get anxious talking in front of people?
I do, even though I'm pretty good at it, I guess.
Yeah.
Like when I actually have to do something. But just like the build up to it, it's just like,
it's literally the worst.
Yeah, it's awful. Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. What about you?
Yeah.
What do you think?
It's the worst. I feel like that too. I think when I'm preparing to like talk in front of people, it's really like nerve-wracking. I actually remember I have PTSD from this, oddly enough, but I want to say my sophomore year of high school, we had this big presentation. I think it was in our history class, and it was like a big group presentation. Anyways, I was chosen out of everyone to actually like facilitate the PowerPoint, and like we made this diorama of, gosh, it's so crazy how like I remember feeling like how terrifying this was, but I don't remember like these details. But we made this diorama of some battle, but also like there was a PowerPoint presentation that we had to give. Anyways, I was chosen out of, maybe because I've always been loud. I was definitely loud when I was a teenager, but I was kind of like, okay, well, Silver, you do it. So I'm like, okay, sure, fine. But I remember just leading up to it, it was so nerve-wracking. I just was like, I did not want to do it. And I just get like anxious. But I think once I'm doing it, I'm comfortable. So once I'm speaking, I'm fine. And you can't get me to shut up, actually. So, but leading up to it is always nerve-wracking. And I remember it sucks so bad because I think we were up next and then the bell rang. And then it was more like, okay, you guys can continue this on Monday. So that whole weekend, I didn't get it over with. I was still like dreading it the entire weekend. It was like, it ruined my weekend.
It was like all that suspense for the bell to ring.
Yeah. And then like my teacher, like I already know her, like she's actually in a better mood on Fridays. So it's like, oh my gosh, she's in the worst moods in the beginning of the week. So this really sucks. So yeah, that's definitely like a huge fear. So I relate to that. But as far as fears, I mean, without getting so deep, I'm not going to get deep. I'm just going to say, I just have a fear of heights now. So,
oh yeah,
but I feel
like a lot of my fears are irrational.
Yeah.
So when everyone's like, "Oh yeah, I'm afraid of like very rational thing," I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'm afraid of zombies."
Zombies are crazy and scary.
Yeah, but like it's just, I say that to people and they're like, "Well, that's not even real." It's just like, yeah, I know. That's why it's called an irrational fear. Thank you.
Dude, you're good. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. That's actually my biggest fear is opening plastic
crinkling.
bags, bag crinkling. Especially, it's the worst. I hate, like, we're going to the movies right now. I hate opening like candy when it's so like dark and quiet. It's the worst. I hate it. I get stressed out each time.
A lot of the times when I
Oh
go to the
my-
movies, I'm like, oh, you know what sounds really good for the perfect movie theater snack? A box of Nerds.
Oh my gosh, dude, Nerds are fire. Have you had the nerd
Yeah, but-
clusters? They're so good.
Yeah, but if you just get like a box of Nerds and it's like the movie and you're like trying to
Oh yeah, it's the worst. And the Nerds, when you actually pour it into your hand, it's a lot of like, it's just even worse, like the sound. Gosh.
and I just have to wait for like a really loud part of the movie to eat my candy.
Or my favorite is when you're biting and you're just like, all right, I'm just gonna chew once, like slowly each time. Yeah, it's the worst.
Oh gosh.
Oh wow, ready? Oh my gosh, you ready for this one? Ready? All right.
God, yeah. Uh-huh.
Which Star Wars character do you wish was your best friend? We can't say each other because we're not in Star Wars, but
I
which
know.
Star Wars character you wish was your best friend?
Ahsoka
Mm-hmm.
or Captain Rex?
Okay.
Or
Why Captain Rex?
because I feel like not only is he like nice and chill, but if some shit went down, he's got like 2 blasters.
Oh yeah, for sure. You always
a
gotta have
jetpack.
like someone to have your back for sure.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go like somebody who I enjoy, like my hobby, and my hobby's thrifting, and I would love to go like thrifting with Ray.
True. She could find like the good deals.
Yeah, the good deals. I feel like she'd be down to haggle with me a little bit, but also like
Mhm.
she's not afraid to like sometimes go to the thrift store or like flea markets. You have to have like a lot of patience. Sometimes it's just not glamorous. So I just feel like she's actually be the one that's actually really chill, because I actually like going to the flea markets alone because I have not found anybody who's down to go with me. And also, like, sometimes I'm just in my zone where I'm just like, dude, I'm digging. Leave me alone. Like, I can't coddle you. Like, and I just feel
Mhm.
like her and I would just be on that same page. Well, one, I'm doing it for fun. Poor girl's been doing it for the necessity of survival, but I would like to show
Mhm.
her a good time. Be like, we can make this fun.
Yeah, that's a really good
So.
answer. I like that answer.
That would be me. Yeah. And then we can have a double bestie date. You, me, Rex, and Ray.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Oh, this is a fun question. Jawas park their sand crawler in front of your home. What do you buy from them? And let's think about like, I wonder if like, are we gonna do like Star Wars universe, or are we gonna just be like in general? Like, can I buy a toaster from them? Let's do both.
But it also depends, like, what do they have?
Okay, let's just say, I mean, we've seen the inside of a crawler; it's huge. So, how about this?
Yeah.
Let's give two answers. We'll do one in universe, like in universe, and then one like
Mhm.
from our world.
Okay.
So I'll go first. I would like to find a I'm gonna say lightsaber because that'd be sick. Just a random lightsaber. And then from our world, I like a good, really good like photo frame.
Ooh, yeah. Frames are expensive, so they probably have a good deal.
Frames are expensive, and I would like to specifically find a movie size frame because I wanted to buy one recently, and it's honestly, dude, so expensive to buy a frame, and I have so much stuff I need to frame up. So I would like some frames and a lightsaber.
Yeah, I like that answer. I think in universe, I would like a droid.
Sick.
They do be droid napping, you know? They just kind of like find a droid and they're like, oh, I'm going to put that in my crawler and goodbye. So I feel like I'd be able to find one.
And on it, and you're giving the droid a better life. It's like you're rescuing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's cute. That's a good answer.
And
what about from our world?
Our world. I would like the Pod Racer arcade game.
Sick.
Yeah.
If you give me, if you want to talk pricing,
Yeah, I know.
give me a good offer. You can have it. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna be buried with it, and it's gonna be you guys. You guys can play it at my funeral. And then,
Oh my god. It's like, all right, everyone gather around.
Gather around.
This is what you would have
Give it
wanted.
one round each.
This is what she would have wanted.
All right, next question. A dyad is a force connection between two people across space and time. Who in our world would you want to be linked to through the force? Oh, I'm gonna say Kelly Clarkson for me, just because Kelly Clarkson is my favorite singer. Kelly Clarkson has been an artist that has been with me since in my angsty teenagers to adulthood, and is someone that I connect with on a level because of like the way I've seen her grow. I feel like the way I've grown, like with her music, and it's just I listen to Kelly Clarkson all the time. And I would just like to be able to check in or like pop in, like force, like, you know, force connect in a way where it's like, girl, what are you recording? I don't know. Maybe I'm just honestly just for that purpose, really.
I like that answer. I think that's very sweet. And you'd have like another little awesome bestie because she's cool and not like crazy.
Yeah, she's super like chill. She's always been like that. And so huge fan. I would like love.
I there's like so many people I could say, and I know I'd be like going to bed in like tonight and just shoot up and be like, oh, I should have said that, you know, but probably you know what, in the spirit of the Iron Claw, Jeremy Allen White, he seems very chill.
Yeah.
And I'd just like to talk to him and see what is going on in that beautiful head of his.
He does have a beautiful head. He has beautiful hair.
Yeah, he does. So. Yeah.
And
that's my answer.
You know, and the way like we've seen dyads, I feel like there's always you guys, first of all, you have great hair too. So
thank you.
You know, Ben Solo, Kylo Ren had fantastic hair. So the fact that you and Jeremy Allen White with both great hair, that's just like that's probably like the strongest dyad.
Yeah.
It's too much.
Yeah.
Too much.
We're too powerful.
Oh way too much. Too much. You come across an Imperial Scout Walker and a fast speeder bike. Which one would you choose to escape? Ooh, speeder bike for me.
Yeah, I agree. If you're trying to escape, you're not trying to like fight back. You're trying to escape. I feel like the speeder bike would be the more efficient.
Yeah, I'm out of there. I've been playing a lot of Fortnite recently, and I love like when I'm getting shot at, I just like jump in a car and like speed the hell out of there.
Yeah, you're like, bye.
Bye.
Later, loser.
Which Jedi do you think is the best example of who a Jedi Knight should be? Qui-Gon for me.
I agree. I was about to say Qui-Gon. If Qui-Gon were for some reason not to count, I'd say Obi-Wan. But yeah, I think Qui-Gon kind of. A lot of people say that Qui-Gon didn't do what he was supposed to. He was always getting in trouble with the Jedi Council. It's just like that's because he realized things were not as they should be, and so he did what he thought was correct. So
yeah, I think the fact that he even questioned, you know, you don't want to like always if you're not questioning, like, you know, and like you're just blindly going to what like the crowd or rules and stuff, like it's you know it's not always the good thing.
Yeah, I agree. So yeah, I think Qui-Gon's definitely the best example.
I think for me too. Well, he's my favorite Jedi, so
yeah,
not to be biased. Okay, which is creepy? Which is creepier, a mechanical droid spider or a fanged ice spider? Oh, both from the Mandalorian. I'm gonna say the the ice spider. Heck no, that episode was difficult for me to watch. The spiders on the
Yeah.
ice planet. I don't know, but also like that mechanical one is creepy with the eye.
Yeah, and it's not only that it's creepy, it's also scary because it's made of metal. And it could like
Yeah,
pierce you and you'll die, you know? But yeah, I
yeah.
think
Where I
there's
feel like I could tear through an actual spider and like step on
yeah,
it, stab it, and I'll be okay. Yeah,
yeah.
that's
And I think
pretty.
also, is it only one at a time or is it several at a time? Because it's definitely creepier the more that there are. I
Yeah,
don't
for
know.
sure. Oh my gosh.
These are really interesting questions.
I love them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What is your favorite Star Wars starship?
I mean, mine's kind of obvious. It's an N1. I have it tattooed on me.
You know, the N one's so good. I'm gonna bust out the prequel also because I think Phantom Menace just flexed with it. I'm gonna say the Naboo's Royal Starship.
Oh yeah,
That's my favorite.
the very pretty silver one.
Heck yeah. You found yourself in Jabba's palace. How would you entertain the great Jabba the Hutt? Ooh, dancing. Just kidding.
Do I have to entertain him?
Yes, that's the question. You have to entertain.
Man. Let's see.
I don't know.
Oh.
I think I would cook for him just because that's just kind of what I do. That's how I like to entertain people. So I'm just gonna take the easy way out and say cook.
I'd probably tell him a story, but because that's kind of what I do.
I love that.
I
like
do
scary
right.
story?
Maybe. I could scare him and then he'll be like, all right, I gotta get this bitch out of here.
Yeah, get her out of here.
She does scary things to me.
Padme Amidala was elected Queen of Naboo at only 14 years old. How would teenage you have been a good ruler? I'm gonna say no. Teenage me absolutely would not have been a good ruler. I broke my leg because we were being dumb kids when I was a teenager. Yeah, climbing fences. So no, I was not being.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy. We're wild. I think we were at a party. Who knows? I don't know what we were doing. Only my friends can tell you.
I definitely would not have been. No.
Yeah,
I had too many other things I was thinking about. Yeah,
I managed to survive my teenage years. There's no way I would be able to rule a planet. Absolutely not, and definitely not be a good one.
No.
Would you rather ride a Rancor or a Bantha? Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh. Do you want like scary, like wild ride, or you want like I'm just gonna chill in this Bantha?
It honestly depends on the situation. Like, where am I going?
Yeah, like if you're like, oh shit, I'm late for work, and this Rancor can like demolish, to get me on the side of town, I'm getting the Rancor. But if I'm like want to cruise, like listen to some music, I'll take the Bantha. I'm gonna say Bantha just because I don't have enough time. Rarely, I feel like I'm always on a Rancor, like racing to get to work or something else. But like I just like want to just chill once in a while, so I'm gonna go Bantha if I could choose.
I would agree. It's kind of like asking, would you rather take the hot rod or the station wagon?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'd like to chill and just take the Bantha for sure.
Right on.
Yeah.
Okay, next question. All right. Boba Fett hires Jabba the Hutt's remaining Gamorrean guards when he becomes Tatooine's new daimyo. Would you have done the same? Why or why not? I would give him a choice.
Yeah.
I don't know, but yeah, if they wanted to just keep their job, I'd be like, hey, I have some health benefits for you. There's definitely a bonus at the end of each quarter if you'd like. You can have a reasonable lunch. I would love to have them, but at their, if they chose to do it. Because what if they want to like not do it anymore? And I just want to give them the opportunity to maybe do something else they want to do.
And it's also like, did they even want to do it in the first place?
Exactly. Like, you don't know, like, how to Jabba, like, you know, what if he forced them to do it? And what if he didn't even pay them or something? So that'd be me.
Yeah, I agree with that. I feel like, I mean, they were loyal to Boba, so.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah. I don't think it was like, it would be like dodgy to hire them or anything like that, but I would definitely give them a choice.
Yeah. What is your favorite Darth Vader moment?
Oh. I think mine would be, it's a moment that like breaks my heart the most. It's literally when he's fighting Ahsoka and Rebels.
Oh, that's a good one.
And she finds out that it's Anakin. And she said, I won't leave you, not this time. And like, just for like the briefest moment, you could see him kind of like switch back to Anakin for a moment. And then back again, and then you will die. Oh, yeah. God. Yeah, I think that one's my favorite.
I know. And there was a similar moment like that in Obi-Wan Kenobi, which is so beautiful. Like, that moment when he tells Obi-Wan Kenobi, like, when he tells him, like, I'm not your failure. You didn't kill Anakin Skywalker, I did. It was like this sense of like, almost like giving Obi-Wan peace. And it's like, oh my gosh, like, there was a little bit of, yeah, just so good. My favorite Darth Vader moment, since you picked a really good one, I'm gonna pick kind of like a silly one that I actually always get a kick out of. It's when he's sitting at the dinner table at Empire Strikes Back, and he's like just at the head of the table, and it's just always a funny visual to me. Like, I just want to know, like, leading up to it, like, did someone pull out his chair? Did they at least offer him something to drink? Like, it's just like the fact that he's sitting at the end of this a pristine like dinner table, and it just looks like a normal like dinner party, and he's just at the end of it. I always get a kick out of that. I think that's pretty funny. Where in our galaxy would you go if you could travel by hyperspace?
Our galaxy?
Our galaxy. Well, I would pick somewhere on Earth, right? Just because.
Yeah.
No, but like, I just feel like the unknown. Like, do you want to go to the moon? Do you want to go to Pluto? Like, I just feel like there's nothing really there.
No, and I think that would kind of freak me out, because what if I got stranded out there?
Yeah, the idea of I don't ever have it's funny how much we love Star Wars, but I just don't have I don't want to go out there. I just want to stay.
Absolutely not. No, I will observe from afar. I think space is the coolest thing. I would never in a million years go out there unless I absolutely had to.
Yeah. So where in our galaxy would you go if you could travel by hyperspace? So hyperspace, obviously getting there like quick, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to say Japan, Tokyo, because I'm actually really trying to go to Star Wars Celebration in 2025, but I am dreading the 18-hour flight.
Yeah.
So, and Tokyo is always a place I've actually wanted to go visit.
Yeah, it looks so beautiful.
Yeah.
I'd say maybe Ireland.
Ooh.
Ireland or Italy, I think. Very different places, sorry, but like, yeah, I think for me, that would be my answer.
A cool one. For sure.
Nice. Both very beautiful places.
Yeah. If you could visit a Star Wars filming location, where on your planet do you dream of going? Wait, if you can visit a Star Wars filming location, where on our planet do you dream of going? Okay, so a filming location of Star Wars.
Yeah.
I want to say in Ireland, you brought it up, where The Last Jedi was filmed. I think that's so cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Mhm.
Octo. Yeah, I'm going to
Yeah.
say that for me.
I think mine would be, is it Lake Cuomo?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's
From
a good
Attack of the
one.
Clones. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You can find me there.
Would you rather face, oh man. Yeah, you're right. That sounds cool, but I'll just stick to mine.
And that is a beautiful location, too. I'd want to go there as well.
Yeah, but like, I feel like it's cold there because it's really like, it's an island, and
Yeah.
like, is there even a restaurant there? Probably not. Like, next, moving on. Would you rather face 10 pork-sized space slugs or 1 space slug-sized pork?
Oh.
Would you rather face 10 pork-sized space slugs or 1 space slug-sized pork?
The porg, I think. Porgs are so cute. And are they necessarily like coming at me? I'm just looking at them.
But dude, that's a giant porg, no?
Yeah, but it's kind of like if Clifford was a porg.
Clifford. Freaking love Clifford. What is your favorite Ray moment?
Sorry. No, I'm just thinking of Clifford as a porg.
I hate you. I'm laughing about it too. Oh my gosh.
Favorite Ray moment?
Yeah.
When she's meditating. What is it? And was that in the last
Jedi?
No.
Rise of Skywalker.
Rise of Skywalker. When she's meditating and she's
floating.
Yeah, and she's floating and all the rocks
Yeah.
are onto her. Mm-hmm.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I like
For
that moment.
sure.
Very like peaceful.
Yeah. I'm going to say I like when she's sledding down the hill. I like the whole introduction of Rey in the beginning of Force Awakens.
Mm-hmm.
You hear nothing but John Williams' music.
Mm-hmm.
And you get in a span of 4 minutes, you know who this character is with no words. And I love that. It's probably one of my favorite moments in Star Wars, and definitely one of my favorite movies of the sequel trilogy.
Mm-hmm. I agree with that.
You can speak Sherrywook. How do you say your name in the Wookiee language? Do it. I'm asking you. I'm not answering this question.
I don't.
Go.
I don't. But I don't know.
Mine's. Go. I did mine.
I did mine.
Yay. Moving on.
Everyone's gonna be like, what the hell?
Let's move on from this question. If Darth Sidious took you as an apprentice, what would your Sith name be?
Oh. I don't know. See, I feel like there's like a lot of people who have had this like pre-planned in their head. Like, if I was a Sith, I'd be this. But it just does not. This is my answer, unfortunately. Sorry to disappoint anyone. I don't have one because nothing in me would make me want to be a Sith apprentice. It's just not in me.
Okay. That's fair. And not to say there's anything bad with people who love the dark side. Like our friend Jen Marie, friend of the podcast, we love Jen Marie. She loves dark side and always I love that. I just never fantasize about being I just always when I think about me being in the Star Wars world, I'm either like a bounty hunter or a Jedi. That's just like what I like to fantasize and play in. So I just don't have any cool names. Like I guess Darth Silver is probably the best thing that I'm giving you.
Yeah. Yeah. I've never wanted to be a bad guy in air quotes for
Okay.
my audio friends.
So I'm actually on the periodic table because I'm a metal, right? So my periodic table is AG. So I would be Lady AG.
Ooh.
That's just
Ooh.
y'all, that's just the best I'm coming up with. That's it.
I like that. Lady AG.
Ooh, this is a good one. What is your favorite Luke Skywalker moment?
Oh. Also niche for people that don't play the games, when in Battlefront 2 campaign, when he comes to the aid of Del Miko.
I'm not familiar. So what was going on?
So I'm trying to, it's been a long time since I've played it, but Del Miko is in the Inferno Squad for the Empire, and he's kind of stranded. And Luke is by chance where he is stranded. And he comes to his aid for some reason. I think he's getting attacked by something, and Del Miko knows who he is, and Del goes something like, "I know who you are. Why did you help me?"
Ooh.
And don't come for me if this is wrong. This is like this. It's been so long, but I think he says because it was the right thing to do, or something along the lines of, "Well, because you needed help, so I helped you."
Yeah.
And so it just kind of showed that he didn't really care if you were on the wrong side. If you needed help, he was still going to help you. And I really like that moment a lot.
Yeah, that's just who Luke Skywalker is, you know? My favorite moment, because I just recently watched this, was Return of the Jedi. And he does the flip, and R2 assists with the lightsaber, and he just wreaks havoc. I think it's really fun. Doesn't get old.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah.
If you had a pod racer of your own, what would it look like? Just gonna I'm thinking about colors. So I'm gonna say silver and black, not because it's my favorite football team or anything. I just always like those colors together. I think it's very sleek. And I just feel like I would be intimidating with those colors on the pod race.
Absolutely.
It's just that. It's like bad. It's like ooh, I'd be like the Sebulba of the race, which is those two intimidating sleek colors. Those sleek colors mean I'm business.
Absolutely. That's a good answer. I'd say dark green and gold.
Okay.
It's kind of a low-key vibe, but I promise it's not why I chose dark green and gold. Dark green is my favorite color, and I really like gold.
Well, I see your nails, and I can say yes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Everyone at work has like started coming into my office now that I've started decorating, and like a lot of stuff is green, and they're like, "I think green's your favorite color, yeah?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, how'd you know?"
Yeah. Would you rather live on frozen Hoth or the volcano Mustafar? Why? This sounds like a terrible situation for me. I don't like any of them. I'm from California, and there's no way I don't like the cold and I don't like the hot. So it's terrible. But if I had to choose, I would have to say Hoth, because I feel like I can control myself and like get warm, where I feel like if it's hot, it's just you can't escape it.
Yep. I have always yeah. But then I feel like it would evaporate very, very quickly.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I've always said that about like just like summer and winter. I don't like either of them. Because like you said, we don't like the hot, we don't like the cold. But if I had to choose one, I would choose winter. So I would choose Hoth, because you can keep adding layers to make yourself more warm. There's only so much you can take off, and you're just sitting in miserable heat without anything else to do. So I would say Hoth.
Yeah, for sure.
I can't get this eyeball off. Sorry.
Flight friends, just to FYI, we definitely will not be finishing our Legos. We will be finishing off camera and showing you guys later.
Yeah. Yeah. It's we're trying, okay? We're trying our best, but we're also like answering questions and thinking.
But I will say it's really fun to actually answer questions while we're building these because it's allowing me to kind of like just respond just strictly on how I'm feeling.
Mm-hmm.
It's not allowing me to overthink. So
yeah.
Next question. What would your call sign be if you were a rebel pilot? And I'm going to just take AG. And I'm going to say AG-12 because, wow, that sounds like a droid name.
Yeah.
12 is my favorite number, and I'm going to say AG just because silver. What about yours? You've had to have thought about this, Riley. I know you. We talked about you not thinking about your Sith name. I know for a fact you had to have like thought about this, right?
Yes, but it's so funny because not only for Star Wars, but call signs for like Top Gun, and you know how I feel about Top Gun.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. I was like, there's no way you don't have. What's your call sign? It's
but
okay,
like,
just say it.
My Top Gun call sign, I don't know if it would fit in the Star Wars universe, but I always really liked Havoc.
Havoc, okay, that's. I think it would totally cross over in Star Wars. I think.
Okay, then Havoc. Yeah, call sign Havoc. Mm-hmm.
Cool. That's a cool one.
Yeah, as soon as you said call sign, that's why I was like,
and there's no way. No way. Okay. Which sport would you take from our planet to Star Wars?
Baseball.
Ooh, good one. Baseball.
I love baseball.
Ooh, that's a good one. I'm gonna say, dang it. I'm gonna say bowling.
Ooh.
I'm gonna say bowling. Ooh. I just would like to like imagine like a BB-8 we can like roll down the lane, you know?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that would be fun.
You know what I'm saying?
Like bowling.
Yeah. What is your favorite quote from any Star Wars movie?
Oh hell.
Damn it.
So this is how liberty dies, with thunderous applause.
That is a good one.
Because it's kind of fucked up, you know.
I'm gonna share a quote that terrified me as a kid.
Okay.
You, like your father, are now mine. And this is from the Emperor telling Luke that. And when I was a kid watching Return of the Jedi, hearing that someone can control, like, I think about my dad who's like strong and like, you know, no one can control, like, you know, he's so independent and like everything, to feel like, wow, like, I don't know, was really scary to me. Because I imagined myself like, oh my gosh, like my dad being owned by this evil being terrified me. So that always stuck with me when the Emperor tells Luke, you like your father are now mine. That always stuck with me and that terrified me. I don't know if it's my favorite, but it's something that I always just like, it just really shook me to my core.
Yeah. Yeah. It definitely is a scary thought, especially like you were said when you were watching it as a kid, and it's just kind of like, whoa, what the hell? Yeah.
Yeah. Which Star Wars character is the most like you, and what traits do you share? I'm gonna say C-3PO. I'm just nervous all the time.
That's relatable.
Nervous. I was nervous even before we hit record. I was just an always nervous person. So I'm gonna say 3PO, and I'm always anxious person.
Yeah, this might seem problematic, but Poe Dameron, because like especially in The Last Jedi, he reacted a lot based on emotion, and I feel like if something really like gets me, I'm gonna react, even if it's not the best for that moment.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
For sure.
So I related to him, not the toxic part of his character arc.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
But yeah, I did relate
Yeah.
to that, being like, oh yeah, like I understand where he was coming from, but he definitely was being an ass.
Mhm. For sure. And sometimes we just react it, without, and then later we think, okay, maybe I shouldn't have reacted that way.
Exactly, which happens to me all the time, unfortunately. So
Yeah. Which Star Wars character would you want to appear and give you advice as a spirit? I don't know. I'm just gonna say Padme Amidala. She's my favorite character, so I would like to
Mhm.
have her give me some advice. I just feel like she'd be really good at it.
Yeah. Leia Organa.
Damn, that's a good one too. They're both good.
Mm-hmm.
Leia's a great one.
Yeah.
Good one. What is your favorite Grogu moment?
Oh,
I like when he's squeezing the little Babu Frick people. That's
yeah.
really cute.
Yeah,
And his
that is
eyes
really
closed.
cute.
It's so cute.
A lot of people found this annoying, but when he had the IG-11 like as his kind of neck suit,
That's a good one. Yeah. A lot of
He
great
just kept-
Grogu.
he kept just pressing the no button.
Yes.
It was like, oh, that's so me. Oh, that's so me.
Yeah. That is a lot of great Grogu moments. They just keep getting better. But those moments were both in season 3. So totally.
Yeah.
Do you think Ahsoka Tano is still a Jedi even though she chose to leave the Order? Why or why not?
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna say no.
Yeah. A Jedi is a title.
Yeah. It's like a job description. Like you can totally be connected to the Force and not be part of it,
Yeah. And just like I think I had brought this up in our Ahsoka episode, I know a lot of people say the term gray Jedi, but I don't believe in any of that. If you're just a Force user, a Jedi is a job description, and it's something that you do. It's a title, and she didn't want that anymore, so why would she still be something that she didn't want to be?
Amen.
She's just hanging out.
Riley, I'm going to need you to close your eyes and imagine what the Force looks like. What do you see?
It's kind of like blue sparkly mist. You know what I mean?
I see waves. It almost is like wind gust. A holocron is a piece of Jedi technology that saves a voice recording and hologram for future generations to unlock. If you had a holocron, what topic would you choose to talk about and store within it? Wow.
Holocron TED Talk. Let's see.
Let's see. Imagine if one of our episodes would be on a holocron. People would be like, what the hell happened back then?
You're like, what's going on? Oh, what would yours be?
Find it, and I would just say, go for things that you enjoy.
Yeah.
Who cares what other people think? I would just be like, make yourself happy, choose to be passionate. Riley and I, we were just talking about how the internet likes to tell us that we don't love something and we're not validated because we're not fans of something because we happen to be women. And I would just tell somebody to just always be yourself, love what you love, and who cares what other people think? And just that's just kind of what I would just say.
Absolutely.
Because I think about I just think about people just always cautious of I don't want to like this because of what society may think. And it's like, no, just do what makes you happy. I don't know. I've just always been like that.
I like that. I think mine would be, this is probably cringe, so sorry. How to treat the people you care about and how to make sure you keep them in your life by treating them the correct way. because a lot of
Very
people really lose sight of what's important while chasing after something else.
Mhm.
And then when they realize it and they come back around, it's too late. So
Yeah.
it's important to make sure you tell the people in your life that they're important to you, and a lot of people don't understand.
I love
So
that.
that's really important to me personally.
That's extremely important because sometimes you just don't have the chance to, things happen and you wish you just had the chance to, it's like, wow, something as easy of just telling somebody how important they are to you
Mhm.
is important. Would you rather have a Mandalorian jetpack or a Jedi A99 Aquata breather? Aqua breather?
From Phantom Menace.
Is that what Phantom Menace? I'm gonna say jetpack, dude. Jetpack is freaking sick.
Yeah. I would also say jetpack because while it would be very cool to dive with a breather, I don't know what horrors lurk beyond the surface, and I don't want to find
Absolutely
out.
not. Absolutely not. Just like I don't want to go out to space. I don't care. I've seen images of what's like really deep underwater, and it's like,
Mhm.
you guys, Godzilla very may well be underwater, and we just cannot even fathom that he's under there. You know what I'm saying?
True.
I don't know.
And
I'm just not. Yeah, I don't. I know enough to swim at a decent amount of water. Just like the deep ocean just terrifies me.
Yeah.
But I feel like having a jetpack is sick. Like I can just easily fly to work.
Yeah. And I feel like I know it's kind of whack for me to say I don't want to know what's beneath the surface because I have always for my entire life wanted to be a marine biologist. But like that being said, I know the horrors underneath the surface. I don't want to become face to face with them.
Yeah.
So
no,
jetpack it is.
Yeah. The dark side cave on Dagobah brings fears to your life. What do you think you see inside? Ooh.
Oh, I can't
I feel
answer
like
that.
I feel like when you go to the dark side cave, it's just like all like your inner most darkest fears.
Mhm.
So like losing people really close to me is fear that I have. And whether it's because we're separated by life or whether they just are not in our life anymore, it's a fear. It's like I don't want to know who in life down the line that's no longer like with me. It's really sad.
That's also my answer. Yeah, just the people that are very important to you just not being there anymore.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
On a lighter note, would you rather attend a Naboo parade or an Ewok celebration?
Oh,
I'm gonna say Naboo parade.
Yeah, I think there's less of a chance of getting eaten afterward.
Yeah, and just like corpses hanging around. I mean, it looks like a fun time, but
yeah,
I don't know. A Naboo parade, the Naboo parade at the end of Phantom Menace is just like that's a party. That is a party. That's a festival. People the bars are definitely lit out afterwards. Like it's just a fun time.
Yeah, that's something I want to be invited to. Yeah,
for sure.
Mm-hmm.
An ATST is walking down the street. Like the Ewoks, you and your neighbors work together to bring it down. What's the plan? Man, me and my neighbors. Yikes. I'm thinking about
I think I'll be on my own. Yeah, I think I'd be on my own.
Yeah.
They're kind of useless.
The plan is I do have a neighbor down the street who has an extremely large truck. So I'm going to say we're going to use this truck to just ram as much as he can. And I'm going to say, I don't know. My neighbors are pretty resourceful. They're the type of neighbors. I'm the opposite. They're the type of neighbors who are always building something or, doing something. I feel like I'd be pretty okay in my neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
But that's it. Would no, I would not be. I would be the dead weight Sorry.
I feel like with my neighbors, the only thing that one of my neighbors is really useful at is keeping their lawn a very particular length. I'm telling you, in the nicest way possible, they're just very useless. I think I would be on my own.
I'm the neighbor that's completely useless.
But like, to bring it down, what would I do?
Yeah.
Run my car into it? I don't know. There's like, I don't have anything. I don't have anything else.
Yeah, we're screwed. So an ATSC is coming down our neighborhoods. We're both screwed.
We're screwed.
Yeah. Invited to the wedding of Princess Leia and Han Solo. What do you bring as a wedding gift? Ooh.
Oh, I love buying people presents.
Yeah, what's a good gift for both of them? I'm gonna say, Oh, what's a good wedding gift?
Like, do I get them something for their home? Like, what am I doing? What's my vibe?
I'm gonna get, I don't know. I would like to get them something. I feel like they'd be on the go a lot because building the rebuilding of the New Republic and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
So as a wedding gift, I would like to get them a good travel, like something to make coffee.
Oh yeah.
Like a Keurig on the go. Oh, is that your Obi-Wan Kenobi?
He's not done yet, but here's what I have so far, yeah.
Oh my gosh, look at mine.
Look at him. That lightsaber is giant.
I'm so glad of what we accomplished here.
Yeah. Yeah. He's not done yet, but yeah.
We're cute. What would you bring them? I don't know. I would just think like when I got married, I got a Keurig. It was the best gift ever. I got, Keurig was becoming a thing. And I just thought, wow, whoever got me this, you rock. So I just get somebody a great coffee maker. I don't know. I'm thinking
That's
our world
answer.
type of thing,
I think I would get them like a very nice new bedding set.
Ooh.
Like nice and comfy. Especially because if they're using it on the Falcon, I just know Han has not cleaned that shit in ages. So
yeah,
I will get them a nice, comfy, fancy new one.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed. Choose between these tough jobs: bartender in the Mos Eisley Cantina, or server on Jabba's sail barge. Which one do you pick? Both sound miserable. I obviously can't do the sail barge because last time I was on a cruise, I was extremely sick in motion sickness. So I absolutely can't do that. I can't do like the idea of moving. It's just like, while you're trying to work, especially bartending sounds like not fun. And I don't want to be a server on a sail barge. That's just like, I don't know. I just feel, but I bartended before and I feel like I'm pretty tough at it. So I feel like I can be like, yo, especially at the Mos Eisley Cantina.
Yeah.
I would love to be the bartender that cuts people off and kick them out. So that's me.
Yeah. I agree. I'd like to do the cantina, especially because that's probably one of the most interesting places to people watch.
Yeah, absolutely. For sure. Mm-hmm. And I would make changes. I would be like, droids are allowed to be here.
Yes. Yeah. Absolutely.
So, yeah. Princess Leia is polite to droids. Are you kind to your smart devices in your home?
Yes.
No,
I say really?
I'm terrible. My phone's dead right now, and I think I need to clean the back of my phone case. It's pretty not nice. And I drop a lot of things. My iPad has a crack on the phone. On the
I
side,
say please and
iPad.
thank you to my smart devices.
Okay. So I'm abusive, and you're actually like very like, yeah. You're kind. That's good. Okay. I feel like I'm abusive to my stuff.
I say please and thank you
constantly
to my phone.
Oh, not me.
And
I call
you heard me
Siri a B
earlier
word.
when I was asking
Yeah, you were
my
actually
Google,
really polite.
when I was asking my
You
Google
were
to change the
polite.
lights, and I kept saying please.
Yeah, you were polite because I can cuss Siri out. I actually changed Siri's voice, and it's like this gentleman, British guy, who's now the Siri voice because Siri and I were beefing for a bit. So
I have
like
an
to have like,
Australian Siri.
yeah, I just can't handle.
Beefing with Siri.
I can't. I'm beefing with Siri.
Mhm.
If you were a Star Wars action figure, what accessories would be included in the box? Ooh,
Man, that's a good question. What am I?
if you were a Star Wars action figure, what accessories would be included in the box?
Yeah, but what am I, you know?
Okay, if I was a Star Wars action figure,
Mm-hmm.
okay, I always said this is what my I always said this is my Star Wars life. I've always said this. I would be working. I would be a Star Wars like chef because I would want to work like in the Senate as a like work. You know, I would be Queen Amidala's chef. Let's say.
Oh yeah,
but I would be force sensitive and I would do bounty hunting on the side.
Oh, okay.
And
side hustle
on this, but I was force sensitive, but we didn't know that yet. Or I'm force sensitive, bounty hunting on the side. But like my day job would be like similar to my real job was chef. And then on the side, I'd be collecting like vintage HoloNets just for fun. So in my box, I would have a Star Wars chef knife, which I don't know how that would look like, but I would like to know. A blaster. I wouldn't say lightsaber because I'm not like Jedi Force sensitive. I'm just in tune with the Force. So my box would be blaster, knife, like more like a kitchen knife. And then I would have like a little HoloNet like in my box, just because those are the things that I like. That's just what my Star Wars world would be.
I think just kind of like the question we answered earlier, I'd really want to like explore. So I'd have some binocs, a really cool backpack, and a little buddy droid.
Sick.
I think. Yeah.
That's cool.
I think that's it.
Yeah, I feel like in my box, I would have a blaster I can like put not to hold, but it's more like in a holster. But I'd be holding like the knife and I'd be holding like this tape, HoloNet tape. I don't know.
Yeah, I think I'd have a blaster, but what kind of blaster would you have?
I don't know. It would be like a silver chic one because I'd be like Padme Amidala's chef.
Oh yeah.
So it'd be similar to like a little mini Naboo one that I probably may or may not have taken. Or maybe she gave me one. Maybe she wanted everybody on her team, which is very Queen Amidala to have everybody equipped.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So maybe I just got on the job. So that would be mine. What if Anakin Skywalker's lightsaber? Okay, let's get this final two questions. I'm getting these questions are so good. Final two questions. What if Anakin Skywalker's lightsaber had been lost on Mustafar? How would Luke and Rey's journeys have changed? Well, I feel like Rey. Well, the thing is, the lightsaber called Rey, and that's why she had that vision when she was at Maz's castle. But I still feel like if she was wrapped into, BB-8 would still have been on her planet. She would still have met Finn, and she still would have been in that journey. I strongly still believe that Leia saw potential in Rey, no matter what. because, out of the kindness and goodness of her heart, and still used Rey to, hey, go find my brother. I feel like the lightsaber is more of like, well, Last Jedi, he tosses it anyway. Like, it's not like he cares about it. But I think it's like, I feel like that's more of like, that was like she was giving it to him, but that wasn't the reason she went. The reason she went was because the First Order was growing stronger and Leia sent Rey to go after him. So I feel like the only thing that would change was Rey would not have given him a lightsaber as a peace treaty or peace offering. I feel like they still, right?
I think it would have only just delayed her realizing she was force sensitive because of the vision.
You're right.
But I think other than that, yeah, I think she still would have gone to find, I think it would have just taken her longer to get into it.
Yeah, I think so. I feel like there probably would have still, found a way. But you're right. I think that's when she kind of tapped into the Force, was because the lightsaber was getting called, which is also a question we never got really answered. How did I get there?
Yeah.
All right.
But also,
last
how would
question.
It Luke's?
Yeah.
If he had never had Anakin's lightsaber.
Oh my gosh. You're right. He would have never have gotten. Ben would never have given it to him.
Would he have never given it to him? Would he have only gotten maybe Ben's?
Maybe
after
Ben's
he died?
After he died, but they were already like taking off. This is so crazy.
Yeah. And he would have already he would have been more delayed in his Force training.
Yeah.
Because on the Falcon is when he's using the practice droid.
Oh my gosh. That is so crazy to think about. Like, would we even had Jedi now? Man, that lightsaber. Oh my gosh. That lightsaber has seen and been through some stuff, but like, it really, I know it's just a weapon, but
back for him to the point where maybe he wouldn't, because it had pushed him back so far in his training, maybe he wouldn't have been able to defeat the Empire. Because he probably wouldn't have gotten a saber. Yeah, he wouldn't have gotten a saber until maybe Ben died.
That is a crazy. I'm going to be thinking about this question for a while. Fly friends, here's the question. What if Anakin Skywalker's lightsaber had been lost on Mustafar? How would Luke and Rey's journeys have changed? So I want you guys to all think about it and then like hit us up. Because that is a question that I'm going to be thinking about for a while.
Yeah. Come tell us in Discord or in the comments.
I love this. This is fun.
That's very interesting. Yeah.
We should literally have a whole podcast episode like dedicated to that, because that is some crazy shit.
That would be interesting. Yeah. Just like thinking about what could have happened.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Awesome. Well, Fly friends, we're hitting into our last question. Here's the last question for Riley and I. And I have Fly friends, if you guys are enjoying these questions and you guys want to answer, seriously, like, get in the comments of, let us know. Like, we'd love to hear some of your fun answers to these questions, or deep answers to these questions.
Yeah.
Here's some hard-hitting questions. All right, last one. You get your very own set of Mandalorian armor. What colors and designs do you choose? Oh, easy. My color, I'm going to have my mom's favorite color, which is like dark purple. So I want like hints of my family in there. So I would have dark purple with hints of like silver. Obviously, it's my name. But also I would have dark purple, silver, and maybe, I don't know, I just feel like dark purple and silver would just be like it.
Mhm.
But I would have, what's it called? Like the
Called
mythosaur.
Shoulder bell. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I would have them of my 3 pets.
Oh, that's cute. I
Somehow.
like that.
Yeah,
I like that a lot. I think, well, I have kind of like an unfair. I already like
Okay.
know because I'm building my own. I'm building my own
Oh my
Mandalorian
gosh.
armor.
Cool.
So mine's like a kind of like this color, like a burnt orange,
Nice.
with like red accents. So I've got like 2 red stripes on my helmet, kind of like a Poe Dameron's helmet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so like burnt orange and like dark gray kind of vibe. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
With like red accents. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I would have, so my helmet, I feel like, I don't know. Yeah. I would like some sort of like sign, like, I want like some sort of design of my pets on there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I like that.
You know? Even if it's not like, if it's just painted on there, that'd be sick. So that'd be my.
Yeah, because it's important to you. I like that a lot. Yay, okay.
Cool.
That's cute.
Yeah.
Where the hell did the blade go? Sorry. Literally, I was like, okay, I cannot lose this blade, and now it's gone.
Oh my gosh. Well, fly friends, this is how the episode's gonna go. Riley does not have her lightsaber blade. I don't even have my starship. We are just hey, we did it. Actually, I'll show you guys my progress. There's some sort of there's some sort. I just gotta do the outer part. So oh, you found it. Why is that blade almost the same size as my minifig for that big old monk that you made? Wait.
Is it the same one?
Time out. There is no way that is your lightsaber size. That is insane. Fly friends, so
that's
you guys are
so big.
Riley's looking for a lightsaber, and her Obi-Wan's a lot bigger than my little minifig Obi-Wan. You guys know like the minifig.
Mm-hmm.
And this lightsaber looks really tiny.
There he is.
That's good. That's cute.
But yeah, it's probably the same one, which is hilarious.
That is so wild. Yeah, this lightsaber is bigger than this minifig. It's insane. It's kind of crazy.
Giant.
Oh my gosh. Fly friends, thank you so much for joining us. This is our fun little New Year's Eve hangout. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for our video listeners who are watching this video. My dog knows it's almost time to go. He's starting to stretch. So thank you so much. So like and subscribe so you guys can be on the lookout for more future episodes. We are heading into 2024. Riley and I are super stoked. There's going to be a lot of exciting Star Wars content to come. It's the 25th anniversary of Phantom Menace, and with the Acolyte as a live action show, we also have so much Star Wars prequel stories heading down the pipeline, which I'm super excited about. And just other things. We have so much stuff coming down the line. We can't wait to talk about Star Wars with each and every one of you. So join.
You can find us on Instagram at Into the Garbage Chute Pod and on Twitter at In Garbage Chute. You can find me on Instagram at Riley Antoinette. Where they can find you, Silver, is
at Star Wars Thrifting, or Star Wars Thrifting their soul all over the internet. So check us out. Fly friends, it was fun. We love you. We can't wait to hang out with you guys next year. But yeah, let's head out of here. What do you say? Let's get out. 3PO, get us out of here. Bye.
Bye.